You're listening to strange, sick-thinking people. The Howard Stern Show.
Yeah. Everything sucks. Remember that. I try to teach my kids that. Life sucks.
That's very nice.
Thank you.
Maybe they had a shot at happiness.
No, don't worry about that. Jane, sweet Jane. Does that sound like Sweet Jane?
Yeah, it does.
Jane.
What are they screaming about?
Sweet Jane.
They're supposed to be screaming about Jane.
You know, some guy's on the phone. He's saying about Kathy Lee. You want to talk to him?
What about Kathy Lee?
He was asking her about us.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, let's hear what she had to say.
Joe?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, Howard. Hey, what's up? I'm sorry that I have a cold today. Try to bear with me. I'm going to get right.
Nobody knew you had one. Who cares?
No, I have one.
Yeah, but nobody cares.
I know. All right. I'm sorry. Okay. This weekend, I walk into a place called Cafe Michelle. It's a place here in Vegas. Real nice place. I see Kathy and Frank. And to make a real long story short, I go over, introduce myself as a fan.
Great.
Sit down, kind of get in good with them, and I start talking, saying I like the show, I love Reed, et cetera, et cetera. And then basically I start asking her about you and if she's heard any of the comments that have gotten back to, have any of the comments you've made gotten back to her. And she said she's heard things, but she said she never listens to your show, and she was very pleasant and very nice, never listens to your show. And basically she said that she would pray for you, and I remember that from the TV guide, too, so I think she's still praying for you. I don't know if you
nice.
Crap about that.
Oh, sure I do. I think that Kathy Lee...
You're blessed.
I think Kathy Lee has a direct line to God. People like me don't get to talk to God, so it's very nice that she gets to talk to God because she's such a goddamn wonderful person.
Sure.
Thank goodness he's interceding for you.
I understand Kathy Lee also prays to the fire god, Sun Ra. But that's only a rumor, I'm hoping, because she has a direct link to that god, too. She has multiple gods.
Well, hey, great, right?
Yeah, what a
okay.
bitch.
Yeah.
She's praying for me. I better pray for her. I'm the one who speaks to God.
Yeah.
God's blessed me with talent. All he's blessed her with is a dunderhead husband.
A dunderhead. Okay, so anyways, I get into...
She's praying for me. She better pray for herself.
Right.
Who's her God? The God full of crap, that's who. She thinks she prays to Jesus.
Right.
Jesus ain't going to help her.
Right.
What did Jesus do for her? All she's ever done is homogenize television.
If I see her again, I'll ask her that.
Tell her to kish me and tuchis aran. Let me hear you say that.
Who, me?
Yeah.
All right. Kiss me on tuchis aran.
Right. That's what you'll say to her.
Kathy Lee will understand.
Yeah, Kathy Lee understands it. That's how I pray to God.
That's right.
That's the language God understands.
That's right. All right.
Jesus would nail himself back up before he'd help her. She wouldn't know Jesus. If Jesus was here, she would hate him. She'd think he was a smelly carpenter who didn't bathe enough.
Yeah, she wouldn't have anything to do with him.
Goddamn Kathy Lee. Let her burn in hell.
Yeah.
She's the Antichrist.
He couldn't even work on her house.
Yeah.
Jesus. She said, oh, filthy man. Jesus.
Yeah.
And Jesus was a guy who marched around with new ideas. People like her are afraid of new ideas.
Sure.
I got all the new ideas. She should pray to me. She should have sex with me.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. Hey, so anyway.
He's into the old, not the new.
First of all, I don't believe a word of your story. I don't believe that Kathy Lee and Frank are that accessible that you could just sit down at the table with them at a restaurant and start rapping to them.
Well, I didn't sit down right away. I walked over and I got an autograph.
And you sat down at their table. I don't
Where
buy...
was Frank during all that?
Frank is asleep in his soup.
The 150-year-old zombie Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was just sitting there.
I don't believe that you got to sit down at the table. Sorry.
Well, I don't mean I literally sat.
That's what you said. You said you sat there.
Well, I stood there and talked to her for a few minutes. I mean, I may as well have sat down with her. But
you believe any of that?
I don't know. It seems like he was awfully calm with a total stranger standing there talking to her.
And he told John on the phone that Kathy Lee said that I would be nicer to her if I knew her, but he never mentioned that.
Yeah, well, you didn't let me finish my story.
Oh, yeah.
How long was it going to take?
Well, I tried to get to the point.
You saw Kathy Lee, all right? You saw her on TV. Yeah, what's the rest of the story? So you're talking, and then what happened?
Right, so I sat down, whatever, talking to her.
Sat down. There he goes.
Whatever.
All right.
Yeah, it's a made-up story. You know that.
Okay.
Now go ahead. I'm like a Perry Mason. I can figure out who's telling the truth and who isn't. People lie to me all the time. I know they're lying. I just don't tell them in real life.
All right. Well, listen.
I was lied to this weekend twice.
Oh yeah, by who?
I'm not going to say.
Okay.
But I knew it. They think I don't know it, but I know it.
Hey, I can't make you tell me.
I know everything. God damn it! I can smell it on the phone when they lie to me.
Okay. All right.
I don't even need to be. I don't even need to be in person. I know when people lie. They think they're so goddamn smart.
No. Well, okay. Well,
I sit there all paranoid all day, figuring out who's lying and who's telling the truth.
Oh man.
I hear you shaking in your voice. You're so not telling the truth.
No, I just told you.
Yeah, you told me the truth, all right. You got a cold, all right. You know, you should go to a chiropractor. He'll fix you.
Yeah.
That's right. All right. Stop making up stories. Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah. Big wise ass.
There you
Not a word of
spirited
it's
him
true.
out. Try to
Who lied to me? None of your business.
Come on, you got
I won't say. Someone close to me lied to me. That's right. What? That's right.
Well, who was there? Robin and Fred?
No, someone who was there was on the phone.
Oh, it was on the phone. Wow.
Room service. That's right. They said they didn't have any pizza.
No, they said they'd be up in 25 minutes.
It was a half hour.
Can you believe it?
Tina Turner's someone you ought to want.
What? You woke me up. Tina Turner, another liar.
Now here's Robert Corey. What you do?
Thank you very much.